The Thursday Walkthrough brought to you by Carle, the official healthcare provider of Fighting Illini Athletics. Welcome back to the Thursday Walkthrough. Martin O'Donnell here with Coach Lovie Smith. And Coach, I thought, coming off of a bye week, I thought it would be helpful for you to maybe kind of walk through for the folks at home. What happens during the bye week?
Good question. I get that question quite a bit. First off, we don't take the week off. I mean, that's one of the things everyone assumes that that's what happens. But as you talk about your current football team, our current team, what we try to get done is have a chance to really evaluate what we've done the early part of the season. I'm talking about scheme, get a chance to evaluate personnel, and any major changes that we need to make. And of course, you get an early start on your next opponent, in our case being Rutgers. But what we also do, so as a general rule, our team will practice 3 days until Wednesday. Thursday and Friday, of course, they'll just live. As a coaching staff, what we do, that's a great time for us to go out and recruit. So Wednesday until Saturday, we'll be out, we'll flood the country and try to see as many games and as many prospects as possible.
Well, and would you say that you accomplished what you wanted to accomplish in the bye week?
Absolutely. We had everything we wanted to get done. Those things we were able to do. I know our team better from the evaluation and all of that, but also, we got a chance, we have some commitments. We got a chance to see guys play live their senior year, which is big. And we were able to add a couple guys too. We absolutely got what we wanted to get accomplished.
Great. Well, and we've sat in these two chairs and have talked about kind of establishing that identity as a football program. And I think, through 4 games this year, are you starting to see that in terms of taking the ball away on defense and then being able to establish the run on offense?
Yes, and that's what I would say first on what offensively, being able to run the football. It always starts with that. And I think we've established that. We've been able to run the football for the most part throughout. Defensively, you mentioned the takeaways. We have been able to, we've taken the ball away. One of the top teams in the country as far as taking the ball away. But also what we've been able, I think what we've established some things that we need to correct. Offensively, we need to get that passing game going more. And defensively, we haven't been able to stop the run the way we need to.
So would you say those are kind of the next steps in terms of getting things where you want them?
Absolutely. Those are things that in order for us to take that, to get over that next hurdle, we'll have to do that. And we feel like we're close. And then just finishing as much as anything. We haven't played a complete game. That's hopefully on the horizon.
Well, and anybody who's been around campus lately can see that there's still construction going with the football, the Smith Football Center here, and some exciting news over the past couple of weeks of at least meeting, having raised over $30 million towards that right now. What does that say to you? The commitment from people who care about Illinois and care about Illinois football, what does that say to you and to the players on this team?
Well, it says that, there are people out there that believe. And there's a lot of ways, of course, you can show your support. Coming out, watching the games, wearing Illinois gear. And then some people can do a little bit more too, can help us financially. And they're coming out and doing that. And the constant theme has been, Coach, we believe what you and the staff, the team's doing, and we want to help this way. And they also know how important this new facility is. It's something that we've needed for a long period of time, and it's coming up. The wall's up now, so pretty soon it'll be an enclosed building.
Yeah, well, it's really incredible to see the progress there, and I know there's updates on the website. But getting back to on the field now, 4 games in the month of October, 3 of those on the road, all Big Ten games. What are the points of emphasis for you and your staff as you kind of look at this next quarter of the season?
Well, you mentioned, we knew schedule-wise a lot was early on in the season was that about, playing at home. But in order to be a good football team, you need to be able to go on the road. But I think we're built that way. You need to take the ball away. It's got to be ball security. And we say taking the ball away, but it's the turnover ratio. Our offensive team has done a great job of protecting the football too. But we mentioned running offensively. Those are the things that we need to be able to do. But we have to go on the road and win games. It's as simple as that, and need to get that this weekend.
Well, and running the ball is a young quarterback's best friend, right?
Yes, it is. I mean, and the way we're set up offensively, that has been the case. And feel like, both sides of the ball, we've left a lot of plays out there. And when I say we're close, you just look at the games. And I think anybody knows football can see the direction we're headed.
Yeah, certainly a lot of progress there on the field. And it comes as no surprise to anybody, certainly not the least of which you, Coach, that I enjoy eating. You know, if you're sitting down for breakfast, do you prefer pancakes or waffles?
Oh, that's an easy one. Pancakes for sure. Just growing up, pancakes were a big part. Kind of, you know, there's some must for breakfast. You know, growing up, okay, when I say must, you know, of course, meat, sausage, and bacon was a part of it. But bread-wise, if you had said biscuit or pancakes, then it would have been a tougher decision. But waffles are definitely number 3.
Okay. Well, part 2 of that question is next week then. Staying on the subject of food, I mean, the subject of food, do you believe in the 5-second rule?
Is it 5 or is it 1?
Oh, it's 5 for me. Yours might have been the 1-second rule. You drop something, it's good for 5 seconds. Do you believe in that?
Pretty much, yes. I was
Okay.
just saying it's the amount of time is what we're talking about. Normally, if you can knock it off and you don't see much on it, it's good to go.
And it depends on what you're eating, right? I mean, obviously, certain things are.
Certain things, you have a point there. I haven't looked at it that way, but I would go with that, yeah.
I try to look at things from different angles here.
Fair enough.
You know, we've also talked, sitting in these chairs, we both like movies, both really enjoy movies. And, you know, for you know, the Lovie Smith story, your movie, who plays you? What actor?
Well, you know, you have to, that would be a tough one. Because by me answering that, I would be saying that I've done something that someone deserves to play me in something I've done in my life, right? Is that what I would be saying also?
No, I mean, you can just say Denzel and get it over with, right?
That would be an easy one. I can't really think of, I hope after it's all said and done, I've done something that deserves a response to that question.
Okay. Coach and Ball, that'd be that's the working title.
Fair enough.
Okay. Well, Coach, thank you for your time, and thanks for stopping by the Thursday Walkthrough. The Thursday Walkthrough brought to you by Carle, the official healthcare provider of Fighting Illini Athletics.
Looking for a card that gives you more? Illini Visa Rewards Card. Earn points every day to fly any airline, anytime, no blackout dates. The Illini Visa Rewards Card. Available only through U of I Community Credit Union.